Hey, welcome to Strength Side. We get a lot of questions on the topic of anterior pelvic tilt, and a lot of the questions have to do with, hey, I get what you're saying about putting my hips in a better position, but when I do this, it's hard for me to hold this position, or sometimes I hear my glutes really start to hurt, or my abs just can't hold on to the tension for that long, right? So it's hard to get yourself in that better position. Now, one thing that we can do to really just regress and to kind of reset your body to be in a better braced position is to get yourself in a 90-90 position here and to work on some stabilization and some breathing, okay? Now this is very basic, but this is also very powerful, and if you have problems with bracing and getting in a bad position, this will help out tremendously. So what we got Trevor doing here is we got the feet up on the wall. Best to have no shoes on when you do this, so you can really feel your big toe, outside of your foot, and your heel all in contact with the ground. Okay, we don't want toes up or anything like that. Okay, we want 3 points of contact there. And then the knees should just stack right up over the hips here. That puts us at our 90 degrees and 90 degrees. So from here, what we're really going to work on is we're just going to have Trevor cue putting his ribs down, okay? So you can think about forcing the lower back down into the ground here. And from here, he's just going to breathe. And what we want to see is we want to see this diaphragm belly area inflate first, okay? He can give a big forceful exhale, and that's going to set him in a good position. Then he can breathe into that again. Boom, and then his chest and lungs expand after the belly does, okay? Now, one thing if you're having trouble with this is Trevor can just put his hands here on his stomach just to make sure that this is holding tension. There we go. And that he's keeping those ribs down, okay? Now what you're gonna see is right when you lay down, good chances if you're having issues with this is your ribs are just gonna flare up and you're gonna be in this position, okay? And Trevor can actually go ahead and try to breathe into this position. Not as big as a breath. His lungs inflate first. It's not what we want to see, right? We want to first see that belly inflate, then the lungs. Okay, so if you guys have been practicing this and you're getting better at this, we can throw in some other things to kind of make these positions more challenging and get some more stability. So the first thing that Trevor can do is he can just give a little bit of a hip lift here. So he's just kind of tucking his pelvis under him. He's engaging these hamstrings and glutes. He can take a breath in that position. There we go. Good. So you can hold this for a couple breaths. If you're just starting out, just do a breath, go back down to the floor, and try that out, okay? So after that, another thing that we can do to challenge this position is Trevor can take his arm and he's just going to work it up overhead here, okay? Now this just becomes more complex. This is going to make his rib cage want to flare, so he's going to have to forcefully hold that down. Now we're just challenging your position even more, okay? So what we'll do from here, the reason that we use this 90-90 position is because it puts your hips in a little bit of a posterior tilt, so we can stay real neutral from here. So now Trevor can come, let's just scoot back just a tad bit, and now we just go to feet to the floor. So this is just going to be a little bit more challenging because he doesn't have that posterior tilt now. So now, same thing, he's just going to force that lower back down. Breathe in, forcing those ribs down. Perfect. So once again, guys, this is very simple things that you can do that can have big effects on your posture, on your stability, and then you can take that into training as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.